Are you tired of the unpredictable deal flow and random leads? What if I told you there's a proven step-by-step system to close more listings month over month? Many agents are stuck with inconsistent lead flow and listings because they rely on ad hoc methods and guesswork. The problem isn't the leads, it's the lack of scalable and proven system. And it's not your fault. No one has ever shown you how to build one for your own business. That's what we're gonna talk about today. And if you're new to the channel, my name is Eetu. I'm the founder and CEO at Scalable, a real estate growth agency that's revolutionizing the way realtors acquire listings by implementing the AI-enhanced value-first online listing acquisition system. On this channel, I'll show agents who doing 6 to 15 plus deals per year are stuck at around 100,000 and plus in commissions per year and really want to double, triple, even quadruple the business, on how they can build predictable and scalable listing acquisition systems and that way close an extra 10, 15, 24 and more listings per year and eventually even scale up to 7 figures. And if you're already a subscriber, welcome back, thank you. And that being said, let's dive in. Today, I'm sharing you the ultimate guide to creating a scalable listing acquisition system. And here's what it takes. Number 1, a hyperlocal targeting that attracts high intent seller leads. Number 2, an automated follow-up that engages leads the moment they opt in, right? And number 3, a streamlined conversion process using our proven 7-minute consultation conversion framework. Let me show you on my iPad exactly how we set this up, step by step, from attraction to conversion, so that you can replicate this in your own business. But before I do though, I just want to show you guys the stuff that we are about to go over does actually work, because I know there's some skeptics out there, so I just want to show you guys that it does actually work. And here's some of the results. Here's just a few of our clients. So here is William. I meant to post this last week. We made some minor changes, got 6 appointments scheduled in the last 5 weeks and 2 listings. Matthew, 2 listing agreements signed, 470,000, 630,000. 7 listings so far, and 3 to 4 currently in the pipeline. Michael, I was very skeptical, like most of you guys, most likely, that does this actually work? Now, just over 4 months in, I was awarded top sales agent, and I wouldn't have done this without Scalable. George, in the last 4 weeks, 6 deals closed, and 3 more on the way firming up. 9 deals 4 weeks, 2-ish deals a week. There is no slow season. It does work. Terry, 12 listings sold in 12 months. Jeff, 220,000 GCI extra in just 12 months with Scalable. Jacqueline, $6 million listings in 6 months. 15 listings sold in 12 months, and there is over 400 other agents as well. They just like never ending scroll from the up to the bottom. It's crazy how many there is. So just to show that it does work. Now, the process. Value first online listing acquisition system is the system that we actually build, that we install, we have, and that is the system that is responsible for all the results. The way how we do it though is through the A and C method. A stands for attraction, N nurture, C convert, right? Super simple, nothing crazy, easy to remember. A and C method. Attraction, nurture, convert. Now, this is the process that you have to have if you ever trying to make your online acquisition work, your paid ads work. You have to have these 3 elements in place. As I said at the beginning, you need to have a hyperlocal targeting that attracts high intent seller leads. You need to have an automated follow-up system that engages leads the moment they opt in, and a streamlined conversion process using our proven 7-minute consultation framework. All of those are inside of these different steps. So here we have the targeting as well as the ads, all that good stuff, the funnel, all that. Nurture, where we have the follow-up system, where we have the AR, where we have the automation that engages in 30 seconds when someone opts in. Because if you try to engage with an online lead after 5 minutes they opted in, your chances of getting them to the next step decreases by 800%. That's crazy. That is a statistic that you can find online if you just Google it. And then convert, obviously, how to have more conversations with these leads, how to turn more of those conversations into appointments, and how to turn those appointments into listings at scale and how to make the whole process predictable, right? So this is the whole thing. This is the key. These are the elements to making your online acquisition, your paid ads work and really crank some money, right? That's how you do it. Value first online listing acquisition system, A and C method. So now you may have even seen this on other videos that I have had, but let me just kind of like recap what it looks like. So attraction, we have the actual ad. This looks horrible. We have the ad, we drive them to a survey funnel, which is after they submit that, they become a lead. And then from there, we drive them to a calendar page. So this is a calendar, it's good looking one, all that. And if they book a call from there, it's also a thank you page after that. Now, this is the attraction piece. So we have the actual ad, we have the survey, which by someone submitting it becomes a lead, and then we have the booking page by them actually being able to get on your calendar, right? They schedule a 7-minute phone consultation on that page. Now, on the actual survey, the key there is obviously to ask the right questions in the right order. There are some of the questions that we ask, obviously a name, phone number, and email, those are the basic ones, but then obviously also home address, potential time on the sale, relationship to the address, recent upgrades, etc., etc. Like those are the questions. There's a specific order that we want to ask those questions in order to more of the people to reply. Now, the key in this is that it is a survey and not the form. So instead of using some Facebook native lead forms, we don't do that, and I do not recommend doing that. I do recommend having a survey page that can be as simple as just having headline and a subheadline and a survey, nothing else. And in the survey you have the questions, because when someone answers one question, it will automatically be dragged to the next question, so it's easier for them to actually go through that instead of like seeing all the questions at once and then trying to get them to submit that. The conversion is higher on this, which decreases the cost per lead, which increases the amount of opportunities that you're gonna get and increases your end results. So I do highly recommend survey if you want volume of leads that are actually high intent and quality. You need to have a survey page. On the actual ad, just want to point out that the ad's purpose is not to sell you as the go-to agent. It's just to get them into your world. So we want to give an offer that's easy for them to say yes to, so that they want to learn more, go to the next page, and actually become a lead, become a contact in your world, right? So we attract, we get the attention, we pull the attention, and we hijack the attention, and we get them into our world. So that's really the purpose of the ad. Now, that's super simple process, and as you can see, the goal here is to get them onto a phone consultation. So the whole idea of this is to be a call booking funnel. And let me just tell you guys, the process is the funnel that you can actually get 10x returns on Facebook or any other social platform out there right now. The reason is because it's so simple, it's easy to find the gaps, it's simple to optimize, it's simple to find the gaps, it's simple to also scale up and get predictable and consistent. So that's why we really love this funnel. Also, it actually gets on the call instead of trying to get a lead and then get them to an in-person appointment straight up from there and like hammering the phones and all that. But we actually implemented that. The whole idea of the process is to get them onto a phone consultation. From the nurture step, from the conversion step, is like then our results skyrocketed because we simplified everything and we focus on the 20% that drive to 80% of the results, which is actually the phone consultation when done the right way. So that's the whole goal. And then the nurture piece, obviously, is we have the SMS AI, short-term and long-term SMS and emails. And then, by the way, it's an actual AI, not just some conditional logic. There is conditional logic inside of the workflows as well, but we do have an actual SMS AI booking bot. That whole purpose is to book the phone consultation, right? So that's that. It engages in 30 seconds when someone comes in. It drops voicemails. It engages with them in SMS and email. It asks more questions to increase the intent and keep the engagement going. And then it converts them into a phone consultation. Obviously, there are leads who we as an agent has to manually go in and call. Those opt-in leads, if we really want to squeeze the juice out of the opportunities and actually really get the results that we're looking for, you need to really hammer it down. Now, there are also some of our customers that we have recently in the past few months implemented our Mescula voice. I don't know what's happening with my pen. Something is going on, but we have also implemented the Mescula voice in the past, like in the recent months. And let me just tell you, that system is like cranking money. It's crazy. It's money. So it's really, really phenomenal how an AI agent can actually have conversations, call these people, and then turn them into a phone consult with the agent. So that is something that I highly recommend you add on as well, or you build one for yourself, because it does work. Now, the whole purpose of this nurture step is to get them onto the phone consults, right? So get them onto the phone consults, get that scheduled. It's not to sell or close or get an in-person appointment set. No, it's to get them to phone consult, because we want to have a one goal. And when we're doing an acquisition channel on paid ads online, we want to have one simple goal for the whole thing, and every single effort in that funnel is focusing on that one simple goal. And for us, it is the phone consultation, because that is the best conversion mechanism that you can have when it comes to online acquisition. The reason is simple. You get them from online to offline. So you get them to into your world, and then you get to have a real legit conversation with people that increases trust, that increases motivation, that increases rapport, that increases trust, no effect, right? Like all those different things. So that's why you want to add on offline to the online elements, and that's why we have that. And then from there we drive them to the in-person appointments and start thinking about like how to get their listing, and then obviously we have long-term and short-term into it, so that you not only get the short-term people, but you're also gonna build a long-term business. So that's the nurture step. The conversion step here, the convert step, is the 7-minute phone consultation, right? So this is where we are driving everything, and the convert step here is really that how to conduct that, how to get those into the actual 7-minute phone consult from opt-ins if they weren't coming from here so-called automatically, but like how to get more of those conversations, how to get more of conversations happening, and how to get more of those conversations into actual legit conversations that turn into in-person appointments, right? So that's what we are doing, right? So that is the 7-minute phone consultation. The reason why it's 7 minutes is because it doesn't need to take more than that. 7 minutes is a cool number. It's just like between 5 and 10, and it just works that way. So normally it takes about, even in some cases it takes even less than that when the agent nails it down, but 7 minutes is kind of like the max that we even on average. So like that's what it is. So from there, obviously driving into in-person appointments. And I've probably said this multiple times on different videos as well, but if you are either, let's say you're starting out, or you're starting out the online acquisition, or you are doing under 30 deals per year and you really want to scale up and double that, and the online acquisition is the channel that you're going to use to do that, then you need to actually get the quantity up first and then fix the quality. And what I mean by that is like, get every single one that you can just get into an in-person appointment, because that's when you can start to really build a relationship. And about 70% of the homeowners will list with the first agent they meet with. So like that is a key. That's something we really want to do. We really need to do in order to crack the code on this, because then you actually learn the full process and you get to see also like, okay, what is a qualified lead? Because most agents disqualify on the phone, or even before getting on the phone, too early, too soon, and they don't even know how to qualify properly when it comes to these middle funnel leads, right? So that's what we need to do. We need to get as many of those into in-person appointments, build up the process into our own business, really hammer it down, really perfect the process and the lead conversion process. Then we can hire an ISA, hire another agent to do that. We can start building a team and actually get more freedom to just doing those so-called really qualified appointments. But in order to get to that step, we need to go through a season of learning and season of building, right? And in that season, we unfortunately need to work more if we really want to crank the code and don't want to like waste any money. If we are okay of like losing a bit of money, there's slightly different ways how we can then tend to do that. This is what I recommend. Like, get your calendar 70% fully booked and focus on like nailing down that, and then hammering the quality later on. But cool, that's pretty much it. That's the process. That's what you need to do. If you want to learn more about the actual ads, there should be other videos in my channel going on like, okay, how to go about actually creating the ad. There probably are also more videos regarding this, like the ad funnel, the acquisition funnel. There should be a video where it's like 28.99x ROAS or something like that, where I really show the simple ad that we were running, the actual funnel that we were running that was also super simple, as well as the ASMS that was also super simple, booking bots, and like how we're able to get those 20x returns. And actually, I believe it's Jacqueline's process, $6 million listings in 6 months. That should be in the video. Now, if you want us to build this for yourself and learn a bit more about us and the system that we have and how we can potentially help you out, there's a link in the description. Click that, it will direct you to this page. It's either myself or VP going over the value first online listing acquisition system and the 2 reasons why, if not even 3, why it works so damn well and the results that we're able to get right now. So click the link, go check out the video, and after that, if you are like, maybe this could be something that can help me out, maybe this is something that, you know, can help me to actually double, triple, even quadruple my business. If you are someone doing like 6 to 15, maybe 20 deals per year, and you want to add on 10, 15, 20 deals per year, definitely works. So go check it out. Click on the schedule interview after that, and you're gonna have a chat with someone from the team. They're gonna walk you through the game plan that you guys will figure out together. If it makes sense, it makes sense. If not, then not, and that's all cool. We're gonna give you some more free resources, but that's pretty much it. Other than that, go check out my other videos and click on subscribe. Ciao.